Hello everybody, it is NCS Fan 001 here. We're already up to our 7th video stream. It'll be a video for some of you and a stream for those of you that are here. Of Resident Evil 4 Remake. So, yesterday I played actually a lot later than I was expecting to, and we got midway through Chapter 14. So all that's left in Chapter 14, we have to get several rats and several other collectibles. And I have a sneaking suspicion that this is where we're going to be fighting Krauser, because then that would give you Chapter 15 to maybe be the helicopter section, if they brought that back at all. Because according to Invisible, they didn't bring back the U3 boss, which I'm not complaining about. I hate that boss fight. And then Chapter 16, of course, the final boss. We also still have to get the Plagas out of us, so that's probably going to be a major thing here. And this will be the first time getting drunk playing Resident Evil in a long time, for that matter. I haven't been drunk playing Resident Evil in a very long time. Well, I say that, it was probably Christmas, actually, because I think that's when Lizard Guy came over with Resident Evil Village. Yeah, that sounds about right. Unless it was the year before. It might have actually been the year before. It's been a while. Anyway, give a minute for people to get in. All right. So yep, this is where we ended off last time. That looks like... Oh, I remember that part. It was a little bit different in the original, but I remember that section. I absolutely remember that section. I can hear a little rat scurrying around. See how right now we gotta go kill 3 rats. Oh, where did that squeak come from? Oh, you know what I can do? I just realized that that looks pretty grainy, but this is also a weapon scope that was made in like 2005. So there's our first one. I'll shoot him with the pistol so we don't waste rifle ammo. Oh, there's 4 rats. Okay. I'm not complaining. That's easy enough. Oh, there's one near me. There he is. Get back here. It'd be funny if the rats could, like, attack you. Maybe they let that happen on the higher difficulties or something. So provided we beat the game tonight, the next thing we'll do is apparently supposed to be an assisted New Game Plus playthrough using only the pistol and the knife. Maybe combine that with something else, like not talking to the merchant or something. You could probably actually do it with the no healing if you really wanted to, but I'm not that desperate to speedrun this game. Okay, I'm trying to kill a rat with a knife, and it's not going well. I'm gonna end up stabbing Ashley at this rate, which is not a bad thing. Hold still, you little pecker. Got him. That's 2 down. 2 more. And we definitely want gunpowder. Apparently going to need that a lot on the next playthrough, because if we can only use one gun, being the handgun, that's not going to be the easiest thing in the world. Now, my Red 9 is at least maxed out, which is very helpful. Oh, there's one. Got him. Splat.
Keep this open.
Okay.
I hope they don't come and attack again or something. I don't think they will, though. I'm just checking the video guide to make sure that... Alright, so all that's in here is the rats. So that's going to put us at 18 collectibles. Does it show up on the map? It does not. I didn't think it would, but I wanted to check and see. I actually go back through this area and search it a little more thoroughly. So there's only going to be 5 more collectibles on this chapter. The next chapter is pretty short in terms of, like, collectibles. There's only... The video is only, like, 3 minutes long, so it's probably not very much. I thought that was a rat. That was a thing on the bridge. That is most certainly not a rat. Oh, there he is. Easy enough. Nothing too difficult there. Alright, so that is one of the final merchant requests. There are not very many of them left. And I've realized this is going to be really one of those games where you get a lot of trophies early, and then get, like, no trophies for the remainder. Come here, Ashley. Come here, girl. Come here, girl. It's a good thing that she's an adult, or else that would sound really weird. Not that it doesn't kind of sound weird already.
So that's a request done and dusted, eh? A job well done deserves...
Alright. We have 17 of those things.
What can I do you for?
Stuff I'd like to buy. Hi, B? Is that your entire username? How does one get a username that's only one letter? Like some of the stuff I would kind of like. Oh, there's another request that I accepted? Oh, I don't actually know what this request is. Let me check. I must have gotten it right at the end of the night. Oh, it's one I haven't activated yet. There's only 2 left. That's not bad. Okay, how do I activate this one? I didn't realize there was going to be, there were 2 more. I thought maybe there was like 1 more. It's down in the crane area. And it looks like we might have to go do stuff afterward. Alright. Let's save real quick, because we can. Drinking and Resident Eviling sounds fun. I hope it will be, because it has been a very long time since I have played drunk Resident Evil. Like, on these previous streams, I usually have, like, 1 to 2 drinks in me.
My hero.
Yeah, I'll have 1 or 2 drinks in me, but never enough for getting drunk, because it's, you know, during the week, and I have work the next day each day. Just enough to feel a little something. So yeah, this will be the first time I played Resident Evil while drunk in quite a while. We're gonna see how it goes. Probably not very well. Yep, I remember this part. It's 100%. Hopefully. I would like to get every single trophy on streams, but I'm definitely less confident about some of my future playthroughs. Look, like, the handgun knife shouldn't be terrible, the no healing shouldn't be terrible, the merchant shouldn't be terrible. No merchant shouldn't be terrible.
Wrecking ball.
It's mainly professional and hardcore S+. Professional, you don't have to get an S+, you just have to beat it. But hardcore, you have to get an S+, and I don't really know what all that's going to require. Oh! This isn't what I was expecting, and I'm glad I saved. I might not have... Maybe I shouldn't have done this.
Get back.
So here they combined 2 areas of the original. This 100% combines 2 things from the original. Because in the original, what would happen is... Oh, dear God. It's an escort area. You see, what would happen in the original version of the game is you had 2 different sections. And in one of them... Ow. One of the sections was... You had to guard Ashley while you were on the truck. Like, while she was... That was almost bad. While she was, like, driving the truck or whatever. And you had to guard her. Or maybe the truck just went on its own or something. Oh, how did I not see that? So yeah, that was one of them. And then the other one was where you had to just use the crane. And you had to use it to break open a wall. So I'm glad that they found a way to bring all that back. I mean, they're not really attacking Ashley, which is good. You're not really doing much to Ashley. Would I recommend this game? I would. It's been fun. I do think it made several really weird changes, though, that I don't necessarily agree with. Like, some things I have no problem with. But there's definitely a few things they did that I don't agree with. Like, for example, you don't really get any weapons for free this time. Like, you can't find a broken butterfly out in the middle of the world or anything like that this time. Which really kind of sucks, because that's always a fun moment. They cut the U3 boss fight, it seems like. Because it should have happened by now. Because that one happens before you reunite. With Ashley, he's got a rocket launcher. Yeah, that one's supposed to happen before you reunite with Ashley. And then... Oh, God. Plaga spiders. Red 9 gang. Oh, hell yeah. Okay, yeah, that's true. There are a couple of free weapons, but I'm more talking about, like, the good weapons. I'm more talking to... I mean... It's not, like... I guess it's more the fact that the broken butterfly isn't free this time that caught me off guard. Because I'm used to having a free Magnum. And I am not used to playing with the Desert 9. Okay, are we almost done here, Ashley? That's bad. I don't know if that's gonna work. Yes, it did kill all the little Plaga spiders. And then a grenade. Excellent. Oh crap, you can actually die from that. We're getting all sorts of stuff from this. And the problem with this is that I'm not sure if we're supposed to do this first or if we were supposed to do something else first. Because I think there's another collectible here. It should be the last one, though. Apparently he doesn't take damage from that fire. But yeah, Red 9's great in this game. It was always my go-to in the original version. Okay, so now that we've dealt with that... Ashley, get out of the crane, please. There's a request. Defeat the strong threat in the incubation lab. I feel like it's probably going to be an Iron Maiden or something. But isn't that where we have to go anyway?
Did you see me? That was awesome.
Okay, fine, Ashley. You get some credit for doing something. I think you might have found your calling. What, swinging balls around? as I'm sure she already does that a little bit. Oh, he bought a rocket launcher for this. Oh, is it really going to be that bad? Like, part of me doesn't want to spoil what's coming, but part of me does if he's going to buy a rocket launcher for it. And is this is PS5 version. Playing the PS5 version first. I know that technically means I'll have to do it twice. Oh, there's a flashbang back there. Okay, we don't want to miss that because I used up the last one I had. Let me go grab that. Yeah, this is the PS5 version for sure. I mean, yeah, I know I'll have to do it twice now, but part of it, I mean, technically I don't have to do it twice for one. I can just play the superior version. What I'm really thinking of is, right now I get to play the superior version of the game, the PS5 version, which plays amazingly. And if they do what I think they're going to do, what they did with Resident Evil 2 Remake, is I'd be willing to bet that they are going to release within 6 months a DLC with all of the super weapons. And if they do that, then the PS4 version will become super easy. Because I'll be able to use those to beat the PS4 version very easily.
Gun rhymes with fun for a reason, stranger.
Okay, that fight didn't go horribly. I am going to save, and I'm going to see what this threat is to see if I'm going to need a rocket launcher. I didn't want to spoil much on this playthrough, but as I really didn't. But I do want to see what this actual threat is going to be before I think about shelling out the 80,000 pesetas for a rocket launcher. You guys know how inflation is. It's a Super Iron Maiden. Yeah, that is a Super Iron Maiden. Oh, you headed off? Well, thanks for stopping by. Glad to have people here. Okay, it's basically a Super Iron Maiden. So, let's see how badly this goes. I'm gonna try it using my weapons. Maybe I can beat it. I need rifle ammo, though. And shotgun shells for sure. Definitely need that. And it looks like I'm down to... Oh, I have 3 grenades. Let me equip those over the super grenades. So yeah, speaking of Pecker... Oh, you know what? Ashley, you sit in there. I'm not letting you die in this. Yeah, speaking of Peckers, I saw this YouTube video when I was hanging with my friend last weekend, and it was hilarious. Oh, that's a lot of Pelaga spikes. And it's this video where this guy is talking to a bird. Like a bird shows up and starts talking to him. This may take a couple of tries. It was from Trip Tank, I think is the name. Okay, that wasn't that bad, but I can do it with less ammo. I'm gonna do that with less ammo. I wasted way too many rifle shots from that. Way too many. And this bird comes and talks to him, and it's like, "Want to see my pecker?" And just keeps repeating it over and over again. Then eventually he does, and it's his dick, and it transports the dude to another world. Where he's attacked by a unicorn shark. So he has to look at the pecker again to get back to his world. And then he has to look at the pecker a third time in order to not explode to death. But he explodes to death anyway because he's too slow. Surprised I never discovered that channel before. And then we watched another one. We watched a bunch of them. There was another one. It was Gary the Wheelchair. And that one was pretty good. It's this terminally ill kid in a hospital. Okay, I still think I can do better. I still think I can do better. Because I'm burning so many rifle shots on him. I think I can do this better. I really do. He's not that hard to kill. You definitely do not need a rocket launcher for this by any means. You can 100% do this with a rifle. I mean, maybe if you were on professional, it'd be different. With Gary the Wheelchair, it's like the kid, and then it's Gary the magical wheelchair shows up to whisk him away to Paris so he can see the Eiffel Tower. But the wheelchair has a drinking problem, so it drags him to a strip club. Where he accidentally kills a stripper. And then tricks the kid into... Okay, that was a much better run. So yeah, he kills they kill the stripper, and then it tricks the kid into putting his fingerprints on the bottle. And then the kid gets arrested while he's dying from cancer or something. Just a wonderful time all around, I'm sure, for whoever made it. Now, the other one's better, though, because it's just like, it's the genuine excitement of the bird. Just has the funniest voice. Again, just like the most genuine excitement over the whole situation. I don't know why I just thought of that, but that was funny. That was an interesting series of videos. We weren't even drunk or anything either, because we didn't drink. We drink kava, which I can't say I'm a particularly big fan of. Some kind of leaf-based drink that's supposed to cause euphoria. Kind of like Kratom. Alright, so we gotta go up from here. Our next collectibles are further up the path. So I'm gonna suspect that since we didn't get separated from Ashley here, presumably we don't fight the U3 in this version, so maybe they cut him, which again, hardcore fans of the original might be mad about that, but I'm personally not because I hate that boss fight. I always have. It's usually one that I tend to die to way more than I probably should. And it's kind of a whole puzzle element to it. So I don't mind missing out on that.
We work well together, don't we?
Are you coming on to me?
So,
Right? Maybe someday I'll become an agent like you. What do you think?
Honey,
We could protect
you are the daughter of a president. You are not ever going to work in your life
to make it out.
or do any actual real job with real work. Let's be honest here. That's not going to happen. When's the last time you heard of one of the Bush, Trump, Biden, or Obama kids going off and doing something like that? It doesn't happen. Quite simply, it doesn't happen. It occasionally happens, but it's pretty uncommon. Ashley, your only purpose is to continue marrying into a certain royal bloodline of the world elites. Because that's your entire purpose of life. Alright, so... There is going to be a collectible in here. It's number 20 for the chapter. There's 3 more after this for the chapter. And then just 2 more chapters. And there's only a couple of miscellaneous trophies. Also, I doubt that we killed 5 enemies with the construction ball. Which is fine and all. I mean, there's going to be several more playthroughs where it can happen. And it's also not a trophy, it's just a thing that exists. There it is. Another spinel. So you definitely, again, I've talked about this before, but... Oh, this is a boss arena if I've ever seen one. Or some sort of battle arena. Oh, crap, what was I talking about? Now I forget what I was talking about. Okay, yeah, what I was talking about was... Again, this game... So that's where the Plagas parasite came from. That's cool. They're going to give us more of an explanation this time.
This is our holy body. Our divine providence ensued. Such a profound blessing for all. Lost Plaga.
And in this game, there's basically an extra reward you get for pre-order for buying the deluxe edition of the game. You get these extra treasures, which are primarily like tokens and stuff, but there's some spinels.
Foolish lambs. Why do you deny grace?
Leon, you kind of just shot him when he didn't technically hurt you. In theory. You shot him before he started controlling everyone. Well, this was not a thing in the original.
Sweet child, do not resist.
Well, obviously Leon's not going to die. There's still 2 more chapters. This isn't that suspenseful. Oh, your gun's empty.
Pray forgive these wicked sinners. My faithful disciples shall deliver to you your penance. Now, child,
I assume you mean Krauser.
you need not be afraid. Submit your body and release yourself from fear.
They are making Sadler to be more of a character. What the hell are these things? They look like mannequins. I hope Ashley didn't just waste 2 of my bullets. Because I'm going to be pissed off if she did. She's going to owe me 2 bullets. Or Daddy's going to owe me 2 bullets.
Sadler, you bastard.
To be fair, Leon, you kind of shot first. And he just straight up controlled your bodies, which was definitely not a thing in the original by any means. Like, not even close to a thing in the original. But that's what happened. Ooh, can I sneak up on this one? I haven't done a stealth kill in a while. I can. Excellent. Makes life a little bit easier. Even though there's no suppressed weapons in this game, so it's not like it matters that much. Defenses. Until we're finished, I will be a giant fortress. None can resist. World domination. That is a thing that's going to be... Well, it's addressed a little at the very end of the original. Well, that's our 14th Castellan. There's only 2 more of those. Actually, this looks similar to the helicopter section from the original. So we're going to get the helicopter section before Krauser, or are they just going to remove the helicopter section entirely? Alright, so our next treasure is in the area below here. Awesome. I'll be a little bit sad if they remove the helicopter section, because that is another iconic part of this game. I really don't know if this scope was my best idea. I don't like it that much. I'd rather have just like a red dot sight on it would be kind of awesome. Alright, let's grab our collectible from in here. It's number 22, next to last one on the chapter. SMG ammo. Oh, they know what's coming. They know exactly what's coming. Maybe it's still useful this time. Alright, so what else do we have down here? Or maybe they did just cut the whole helicopter section. That's kind of what it's looking like. Not seeing anything very reminiscent of the helicopter section. Dog tags, Operation Javier. Too inhumane, eradicate drug cartels no matter what in 2002. South America. I'm sure that this had to do with Krauser, if I had to take a guess. Almost certainly had to do with Krauser. Journalist, though. It mentioned journalist. Wonder if that's a, supposed to be like a Claire Redfield reference, maybe? I can see that being a thing.
You've done well to make it this far, rookie. I've prepared a battlefield up ahead.
Leon's far from a rookie at this point, Krauser.
Let's
be honest here, he is.
Generations, hundreds of years. It's the perfect place to put an end to what happened 2 years ago.
Yep, we're about to fight Krauser. 100%. Okay, so they're talking about Ashley Graham's abduction. Captured her, escorted her as usual. 3 others inside the vehicle, including Baker. Oh, that's in code. Okay, Abel's unit will follow behind you in a separate vehicle. Continue to drive your normal route. Stop under engine trouble. Transfer to Abel's vehicle. They will change course. Subdue and restrain the target. Place in large container. Create diversion. Disable network. Meet at point K9. And transfer the cargo onto the ship. So that's interesting. So they're telling us how Ashley actually got abducted in the game. Alright, so we have plenty of knives and stuff. We're actually doing pretty well on supplies right now. Quite a few herbs. I was hoping that was a weapons box with new stuff in it. Anything back here? There is. More shot shells. Let's make sure our guns are ready. So the Krauser fight in the original was a bit of an anomaly. It was the one time, or one of the few times in the game where the SMG, or in that case the TMP, was pretty much the best weapon you could get. TMP was really good against him, as well as the knife.
A job well done deserves payment in kind.
We have 26.
What can I do you for?
Okay, you can have that. You can have that. And you can have that. Like, I kind of want to save for an exclusive upgrade ticket again.
Oh, my back is killing me.
I kind of want to... Apparently, though, I'm supposed to wait on some of this stuff until later. Okay, we're not going to up the combat knife anymore.
Give that the care it deserves, mate.
Red 9's good. Oh, still want to upgrade. I have a lot of money.
Your weapons are in good hands, mate. I'll see you.
Let's up the sniper rifle again.
Are you? Our craftsmanship demands no less.
And why not?
This kind of work is about
Save the rest of the money for now.
any time.
Yeah, I think we're about to fight Krauser. So let's roll. Yep, it's the Krauser arena. 100%. Get our guns loaded. So, we'll see if the same strategies work on him. I assume they won't work exactly the same, though.
I've been waiting for you.
Yep, there he is. It is the Krauser fight.
About the girl, is that it?
So maybe we do still fight the U3 in the next chapter. We actually could, because we got separated from Ashley, so we may still fight the U3.
If you think
I hope we don't,
you out of here
but we might.
alive, you're even more naive than I thought. You can't save her. You can't save anyone.
Give it up, Krauser. Being a lackey for these maniacs won't bring your men back. And what the hell for? Revenge on the government? You think they would want that?
Revenge. You think I'm doing all this for revenge?
Isn't that
It would
what
make
this is
sense.
about?
See, in that jungle, I had a revelation. The most important thing in this world is pure, unadulterated power. Those Illuminados have given me that.
You know, you were always an asshole. But at least you had some kind of code. Some honor. And look at you now.
Enough reminiscing. Move out and draw fire, soldier!
Well, at least there's no quick time event. I love how he uses the TMP, which is so low powered.
Not like I have a choice.
What's wrong? Show no mercy!
Okay, so the fight is actually fairly similar. So far, at least.
Slow and so goddamn weak.
There's some similarities here. There's a lot of evading him. Yep, there he is.
I don't remember teaching you that.
Did teach us we could match the pace.
What was that?
Alright, so we are going to have some quick time events here with trying to beat him up with a knife. Oh crap! I didn't see that until it was too late. Okay, I'm getting rid of the scope on this thing because it's causing too many problems.
I'll make the first move.
Okay, that didn't work. I'm really curious to see if the knife is still the best weapon. That does a lot of damage. He's not going to be easy to beat on the higher difficulties. I can already see this being more of a problem than it was. I gotta dodge better, too. Even when I hit circle, though, it doesn't always work.
Give me a challenge.
So you just have to evade him, and then stab him. And then kick him. And then doing that. Is this just gonna be a manly toughness trophy? No, let's be honest here. Is this gonna be anything more than a manly toughness trophy? Okay, there he goes. Okay, so he takes a lot more stabs.
Who knows what's become of the girl?
Knife is definitely still a good strategy for him. For sure. Knife is definitely a good strategy. But he definitely is more difficult to kill in this version. So in the original, you could pretty much knife him a few times and he would go down.
Go with your gut, don't think. That was the first thing you taught me.
Well, that laser's not exactly hard to avoid. I'm sure you'll have others, but that one wasn't.
Place it in one big trap. I can't fight him on his terms.
Red herb. Oh, hello. Apparently he's going to be right there. Hello, Mr. Jack Krauser, sir. Good to see you. I mean, seriously, the second that I heal, he stabs me, or attempts to. Oh! That was it? Can I blow this trap up? I can, okay. Seriously? Oh, I thought he hit me. No, that was a bear trap. Where are you? How am I supposed to get around this one? Oh, apparently that doesn't do damage to me. Oh, the turrets. One shot kill, okay. Good. How many bear traps have I stepped in on this playthrough now? Did anyone keep count? Because I'm sure it was way too many. Blow that one up. Yeah, Krauser could be a tough fight. Not gonna lie.
Strangers, covert tactics, remember?
How can I forget? Shit.
Okay, that's how I actually see it. I didn't even step in it. Game, I did not step in that. You saw me try to stab it. Nah, not cool. Well, I'm gonna need to heal again. Wasting all my healing items. I guess it really doesn't matter if I waste my green-red healing items anymore, though. That's a rocket launcher.
Still alive, huh? You got lucky.
I got lucky. Your traps are pretty easy to see. I mean, the traps aren't that hard to avoid. Seriously? I couldn't have even dodged that. He just shot it instantly. No chance of dodging that.
If I kept listening to people like you.
Won't last long moving like that. The Reaper comes for cowards and careless alike.
Oh, you missed. Okay, craft another herb.
Which are you?
I don't know. Guess I'll ask when I see.
That actually hit me, but blew up the wall that time? There might be, like, ways you can skip some of this if you just shoot him or something. I could see that being a thing.
Special.
Really? Grenades? You had to do that to me? Well, they're giving me so much SMG ammo, so they definitely expect me to use the... Well, obviously he's not dead, but... Even when I hit circle, it doesn't work. Okay, so he's doing the Wesker thing from Resi 5.
I'm not falling for your mind games.
Yeah, he's totally doing the Resident Evil 5 Wesker move.
Sure you don't need a breather?
So the SMG is not going to be as effective against him as it was in the original version.
Best way to forget an old one. Lost your edge.
But that's good to know. You know, that's actually good to know. Seriously? So he just gets to infinitely shoot me. I'm glad I'm learning this now and not on, you know, professional or something, though. Oh, you missed. I think this whole fight's just basically going to be about parrying and blocking and quick-time events. A little bit more so than it was in the original, but again... I'd rather find this out now and not on, like, hardcore professional where it's actually going to matter. Because I can die as much as needed here. It's not a big deal if I die.
You and me are two sides of the same coin. I guess that means we'll never see eye to eye. You've made it all this way, but you haven't learned a thing. I have to say, I'm disappointed.
From you? I take that as...
He's really hard to block, though. And then even when he hits circle, he doesn't always evade.
All that's left now is to settle this the old-fashioned.
I was thinking the same thing.
Even when I block, it doesn't work half the time, so... This seems like a cutscene type of moment.
Finish this. Krauser.
Okay. Moving forward.
Are we done here, Krauser?
I told you.
No.
Again. And again.
Is he going to turn into Las Plagas? Yes, now he turns into Plagas. Because in the original, he turned into Plagas earlier. In the original, he did this, like, right at the beginning. From what I remember. Or maybe not right at the beginning.
What's necessary?
But he definitely did it a little bit earlier.
That's the difference.
He looks pretty badass, though. Give him credit. Definitely looks pretty badass.
Okay.
So 15 might actually be the helicopter. They might have brought it back.
Your training.
Which would be kind of nice, you know, get a little bit of a break from the actual hard work. I am running out of healing items. Again, like, I don't feel like I usually had any problems with ammo in this playthrough. But healing items have been much more of a problem.
So that's your true power? Oh, I'd ask for a refund.
Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's a solid one-liner from Mr. Leon. That's pretty good. I did hit circle. It didn't work. The button literally did not work. It keeps happening. The button doesn't input. I'm hitting it correctly and it doesn't work. It's not that big a deal here, but it's going to be a real pain in the ass on professional and hardcore. Because I can hit X and just doesn't do anything. Okay, this is the final phase of the fight, though. I'm going to see if I can hit him with the Magnum.
Training's not done. Last lesson starts right now.
That would have been a quick time in the original.
Nah. Time for the teacher to be taught.
rookie.
The student become the master. That time it worked.
Are you ready, rookie? Yeah. Let's settle this.
Ah, the old tactics aren't gonna work. Because the old tactic was you could just shoot at his feet. Okay, unique death scene. Fine. I give him credit there. Unique death scene. Yeah, so in the original, what you could usually do was you could shoot at his feet with the TMP, or knife at it even. And he went on such a cycle that he was fairly easy to kill. Not gonna work here, apparently.
Come on! Are you ready, rookie? Yeah.
It's like the Magnum doesn't do as much to him.
I'm not surprised you made it this far.
You acted surprised earlier, Krauser. You did act surprised.
Think less.
Let's be honest, he was surprised earlier. Oh, that didn't work. Oh, I missed. I hit the wrong button. Whoops. Wrong button. There's definitely some new unique death scenes. And I'm okay with that. That time was on me. I hit the wrong button. I hit X and it should have been R2. My bad entirely.
Come on! Are you ready, rookie? Yeah. Let's settle this.
The Magnum may just not work on him, though.
Surprised you made it this far.
Again, you acted surprised, sir.
But I didn't expect anything less. After all, I know your prediction.
I blocked. I hit. Maybe you can't block that attack then. Yeah, that's possible. Is that you just can't block that one. Okay. That was good.
Mission's finished. You'd have said the same once.
Okay, didn't see any way to block that attack. That one might have been scripted. That might have been just scripted. I'm going to assume that one might have just been scripted, which is fine. Alright, so we have 2 full heals left. I have no idea who that is that I followed. Who knows?
Everything. We can protect nothing.
The way you're going, there won't be anything left to protect. You'd have known that once.
That's where you're wrong. I didn't know a damn thing. Now I do.
There we go.
You can't deny this power. That's the strength.
Okay, SMG, still good.
You gotta be out of your mind.
But you gotta also have a knife,
Trying to get
in case he does that attack that you can't block.
come here. I'll beat
Okay,
out of you.
interesting.
Come at me, rookie. Show me what it is.
You can't block that, though,
Don't.
which is really, really annoying. That one you can't block as far as I'm aware. That's fine, we have backup knives, so it's okay. Oh! Okay, SMG is still good. SMG is still good.
Do what you have to do.
So SMG is not a bad choice. Okay, that's good to know. I know he'll be easier when we're playing on assisted for the next playthrough, but that's good to know. The SMG is not a bad choice for him. That is good to know. Very good to know.
That's right.
We'll finish him off. Good. You did it. Leon had the balls to kill someone. Surprisingly. To kill a human that's not a zombie, that is. Well, technically that's not true, because he's technically not. I don't know where I was going with that statement. I really don't.
That you did, Major.
That's our new weapon.
That you did.
Alright, so that's going to be the end of chapter 14, and shit, that took a long time. That took a lot longer than I thought it would. A new knife! Is the place going to explode? Like it did in the original? Oh no, apparently they didn't feel like putting that in. That was a fun moment from the original, when this whole place, when you're on a timer for the whole battle. Alright, well that was the last collectible from that chapter. So that's the end of chapter 14. 2 more chapters. 15 and 16. I did not think it would take me that long to get through 14, though. I thought I had made pretty good progress. So I died like twice to Krauser. That's a lot of deaths. A really long time to finish the chapter as well. But it's done. So it's okay. We beat it. Where are we going next? So what's chapter 15 going to be like? What are you going to throw at us here? Hopefully a merchant soon. Because I got stuff to do. So there was a boot knife and a green herb that I missed, but I can't exactly go back for them, so it's not that big a deal. I have a lot of handgun bullets. That is a lot of ammo.
Their defenses are no joke.
Yeah.
That's gotta be their sanctuary.
Okay, so that's where we're headed.
Ashley.
Can I just pull out a sniper rifle and shoot them? It's a pretty long shot, but I might be able to hit one of them. I mean, there's no telling what the other 4 would do. But it would kill one of them. One less defendant to deal with. There's a merchant. Excellent.
Why not treat yourself?
Probably not going to run into him too many more times.
Welcome. Got a selection of good things.
Okay.
New.
Okay, I don't care about the fighting knife because we're going to get a better weapon from destroying all the Clockwork Castellans.
See how that feels, mate. A fellow like yourself should notice the difference right away.
How would I know the difference right away? Are you spying on me in some way, Mr. Merchant, sir?
Well then, what can I do? You come back anytime.
I only have 24,000 pesetas left. Oh, you know what? Does he have a first aid spray? Yes, thank you.
Over pleasant travel.
Alright, so there's no collectibles yet. Take just a standard green herb here. We should be okay. I think there's only one boss fight left. Of course, being the finale, the final boss fight. I think is the last one. So hopefully we're okay. There is one more merchant request somewhere. I guess it's in this chapter. So I'm assuming that given that giant defensive scan that we got, that we are going to have the helicopter be a thing. Or maybe not. We're reloading a save because I thought I ducked. But apparently I didn't. So we're not taking that kind of damage right off the bat. Nah, we ain't doing that. No, Chief, we ain't doing that. Hey, sweet plays. What's up? Not much. Playing these final couple chapters of Resident Evil. There it is! The helicopter is a thing! Hell yes! They brought it back. Oh, I love it. It wouldn't let me shoot him. Oh, I guess because of that. The helicopter section is back. I love how it took him this long to give it to us.
Hunnigan, I owe you one.
You don't owe Hunnigan shit, Leon. She took this long to send in an attack helicopter. One attack helicopter. It's great and all. Don't get me wrong. I'm super happy to... I cannot believe I missed that. It took her this long to send one attack helicopter. When the president should have been sending in a giant fleet of fucking Apaches from the start. And none of this ever would have happened. And he's not doing that good of a job of clearing them in this version.
Damn. I knew it.
He's not doing as good of a job as he did in the original. He's killing some of them, but not all of them. Mike, come on, sir. You gotta do a little bit better. You aren't killing that many of them. I mean, overall, yes, I'm liking the game. But I do still have some issues with some things that they changed. I definitely at least have a few issues. Okay, I couldn't have even dodged that. I'm ducking here and it's not working. Okay, now he's dead. That was weird, it didn't work. Like, I definitely have some issues with some of their game choices. I don't think this remake, as a mega fan of the original, deserves all the praise that it got. It's fun. Obviously, it's a very fun game. I've enjoyed a majority of it. But I do think it has some very flawed moments that definitely hurt it. There it is. I guess part of that, though, is just the fact that I'm so used to playing the game in a certain way after playing it so many times. I guess that is honestly part of the problem, and that's obviously not the developer's fault, is that I've played this game so many times over the years that I have, like, my certain strategies and knowledge of playing it. Whereas now it's changed up a little bit to where certain areas play very, very differently. So I wouldn't necessarily say it's on the developers. Alright, so our next collectible isn't until quite a bit later. Oh, can we use these? We can. What is that? Is that a piece of dancing grass? That is dancing grass. I'm not sure what to say about that. It's the dancing grass. I hope you guys enjoy some dancing grass. Because that's a thing that exists.
Leave the area up ahead to me. Take a break before you join in on the fun.
What is his voice? That is not Mike. That is not the OG Mike at all. That is not even remotely close. I would love if we got the chance to take control of the helicopter here. That'd be pretty cool. There's one more guy up there. Two more guys up there. Let's see what they end up doing. Okay, Mike, you know what? I will let you handle everything, because in all honesty, I don't really want to. So that's our next treasure. It's coming up.
Keep coming.
Mike, are you going to kill this thing for me? Or are we just going to take a coffee break? I mean, I don't blame you because you're getting a lot of kills here. You're going to beat my kill count at this rate. Nope. Didn't work last time. I'm not doing it here. First aid spray, yes. Again, like, healing items are the big thing that I've had trouble with finding in this playthrough. Ammo usually isn't that hard to come by. I usually have ammo for everything. It's just healing items tend to be a little bit more of a problem. It's a velvet blue. I don't want your stupid velvet blue. That literally does nothing for me. That's worth so little pesetas, it's not even worth my time. Alright, so after that, there's 11 total collectibles on this chapter, by the way. Can't believe April's nearly here. Very good, very true. But that means we're getting closer to summer, which is the best time of the year, until fall, which is the better time of the year. Because during fall, that's football season. And we look a hell of a lot better than we did the last 2 years. I'm going to say that. Oh, that looks bad. Oh, that looks really bad. I have two questions here. One, how did that AA not shoot you down there? And two, does any helicopter exist that has a bathroom on it? Or were you just making a joke? Oh, I can't go in that way. Yeah, does any helicopter exist that has a bathroom on it? I'm sure it exists somewhere. He doesn't have unlimited ammunition, right? Unless we're just gonna suspend reality even further here. This part is very familiar, though, to the original game, which I like. Hey, Invisible! I'm doing good, hope you are too. And Lego Harry Potter 5 through 7 for the Vita is arriving tomorrow. Nice, nice. Hope you enjoy it. Yellow herb. I mean, my health is already maxed out, so the yellow herbs actually don't do anything for me anymore. Uh-oh. I let him grab me, I shouldn't have. Stab him. Right through the head. So can I climb this? I cannot. Okay, that was a good hit. Keep running. There's a machine gun somewhere. I will read comments here in a second, guys. Let me get through some of this chaotic mess that's currently going on. Yeah, we haven't seen one of them in a while, have we?
Give me a break already.
Oh, are they infinite here? They might be infinite here. Apparently that wasn't a hit. Even though it very clearly was. That was almost hit during a cutscene, which would have been fine. Or a damage animation. So I don't know if this is actually what I'm supposed to be doing here. Because they want me to get rid of that cannon. Oh, but I'm gonna get my own. Hell. Oh, crap. Alright, that was good. Killed several of them. Oh, okay. Apparently that's what we needed to do. I didn't think that would actually work, but alright. There is a challenge for killing enemies with this machine gun. So we're going to kill everything we can with it. You're going to be coming up behind me any second now.
Body armor's not looking great.
Yeah, it's not. Okay, Mike. Took a little bit of time to do that. Especially given my body armor is about to break. Alright, you'll probably get that finished within a day. Yeah, I mean, it's not a super long game. And then you're kind of getting bored of your Vita, in all honesty. Yeah, I haven't used mine in quite a while. Thank you, Mike. I love how he seems to have unlimited missiles here. But I'm not going to complain, because the hero deserves unlimited something for once. Are you not going to help here? We're getting lots of pesetas, which is good. That didn't help that much. I thought for a second he was a regenerator, because he had slightly the same look as one. We're getting lots of gunpowder, which is good. Oh, I missed a pesetas. Well, it's pesetas. That's literally the most useless thing I could collect. Oh, man. How much further is this? Because we still have a lot of collectibles to find in this chapter. Okay, so that's how we got up to that upper platform. So, nothing else to do there. Let's keep moving. Other way. Oh, this looks bad. Let's hide for a second. Since you're keeping your streak. No stupid April Fools. Am I planning on any kind of April Fools today? I am not. I could probably do like a fake trophy news type of video or something. Could be kind of fun, but nah, I didn't think about doing anything, so I'm not planning to.
They keep coming.
Parasite, of course it is. Wait, what is that parasite doing? Did he just go and, like, run away? I don't think I've seen one do that before. I'm not complaining, but I don't think I've ever seen that happen before. So cool, I guess. Like I said, have not seen that happen before as far as I can remember. One below. Alright. Okay, that didn't work at all. Okay, yeah, the knifing on the ladder tactic did not work at all. Like, that could not have been any worse, really, than it was. Unless I had died. It'd be hilarious if Leon could just, like, deflect bullets or something. Okay, kill everything we can from the turret. Of course you're Plaga's head. Why wouldn't you be? This is still not the area that the game is saying where our next collectible is, so we have to get through the whole helicopter section, I guess, before we get another collectible. You gotta get the PS Vita version of Wolf Among Us. Oh yeah, that's a quick, easy platinum, or fairly quick and definitely easy platinum. And it's not a bad game at all. It's definitely one of the best Telltale games. So you platinum Crypt the Necrodancer and April Fools. That'd be a good April Fool's joke, but I honestly highly doubt anyone would believe me. Even if I won the lottery, I wouldn't play that game. Because I do not have the time, patience, or effort to learn that game. Like, even if I won the lottery, I wouldn't do that one. If I won the lottery, I would consider games like Wolfenstein 2. I'd be willing to consider that one. Just because that's a franchise that I like. And am not god-awful at. And there's a ladder, there's a red herb. But definitely not crypt. You just bought it as it's your favorite Telltale game. That's good. I mean, it's a good game. It is definitely one of Telltale's best. And it's a slightly harder platinum than some of the others. It's like a 1.5 out of 10 instead of a 1. Which technically makes it harder. Ow. Okay, that's a big guy. Take the first aid spray. Oh, you missed every shot. Take a magnum shot. One shot kill. Gotta love the magnum. I wonder if the magnum counts against you on a handgun only run. I'm gonna assume it does. But I mean, it is technically a handgun, so it really shouldn't. I walked right into that. I even saw it there, and I still walked into it. I still wish the knife was more effective in this game, though, because it really isn't. Should have been better than it was. Okay, hit the switch. I also like the Walking Dead and Batman games. Walking Dead games, they had some good ones. Like Season 3, I wasn't a huge fan of, and Season 4, I did like that they changed up the trophy design. The game wasn't necessarily my favorite. And then, what else did you say? Batman. Batman Season 2 was really good. Really liked Season 2. Really did not enjoy Season 1, though. Didn't find it to be anything all that impressive. I would still love someday to be able to say I platinumed every single Telltale game, just because there's so many of them with all of the stacks.
Thanks. When we get out of here, drinks are on me. I know a good bar.
He's gonna die here, right? Yep, he is. I mean, I didn't think he was gonna survive in this one, but I wanted to see.
Nice and slow.
That's not what happened. No. That is not what happened in the original. He got shot by an RPG in the original, didn't he? Am I wrong on that? Yeah. He got shot by an RPG in the original. He didn't get grabbed by Plaguses, right? I'm not crazy, right? Oh dear God. These things.
I'll make sure you're the next to go.
I love how Leon's acting like he knew this guy when he knew him for all of, like, the last 10 minutes. I guess Leon's just trying to be a nice guy, but he literally knew him for about 10 minutes. For the PS3, the only Walking Dead I think I'm missing is the Japanese version of Season 1. I'm still missing other Telltale games, though, like, because there's technically, like, 2 different Walking Dead collections. And then The Walking Dead Season 4 has 4 versions. If it's going to be the one franchise I complete every game in, it's going to get expensive. I'm going to try it at some point, but it is going to be expensive. Because I got to get the European disc and digital version of Season 4. I got to get the European version of one of the Walking Dead collections. Possibly there's 2 Walking Dead collections, which would mean 2 different games I have to buy a European copy of, which is going to get stupid expensive. And then, of course, the Japanese version of Season 1, which I don't mind doing. I actually do kind of want to do that. But I suspect that's going to be pretty expensive as well. I actually would like to do that one, though. Because that should be every single PS3 game that has the Telltale name on it. And that includes things like Puzzle Agent and the Poker Night game. Because there's a freaking poker game related to it. It's not very good, but I beat it like 5 or 6 years ago. So yeah, mainly Walking Dead Season 1's PS3 Japanese version, and a few others. Those other random versions. Plus, I never even finished... I'm still missing one of the North American versions of Final Season, as well as both of the collections for North America. Which, let's be honest here, they aren't difficult in the slightest. But they take 30 to 40 hours apiece. And I ain't got that kind of time. That is a lot of time. I can't make an interesting YouTube series out of that either, most likely. I feel like that's just going to get really, really boring if I try to stream that. I mean, I could stream that every day for a month. I feel like that would get so freaking boring. Okay, this is our last merchant request. So our first medallion is somewhere right above us. It's up in the clock tower. And number 2 is back to the left. I can see it right there. I can't believe there were this many blue medallion side quests. There were definitely more than I was expecting. Oh, I missed. Okay, that's 2 down. 5 more collectibles on this chapter. There's 1 down below us. I actually did see this one previously. So hit that one, then run backwards. Okay. Take that one out. Then there's one behind us. And one more is apparently down in the tunnel somewhere. It's collectible number 9 on this chapter. And it's at a window here. Well, it's number 9, so that means there's only 2 more to find. So this is a fairly short chapter overall. It'll be even shorter on subsequent playthroughs where I'm not going for all the collectibles.
Finished.
Alright, what's left on this chapter? The Castellan, which is once we get through the next door. Cool, we can do that. Doubt anyone will ever get the Japanese version of that game. It's a disc version. I mean, I will buy it. I will buy it if it's not so stupidly overpriced that I can't afford it. I mean, I can probably afford it, though. It would just be a big drain on my finances. But it's not something I'm against purchasing. Sounds like rats again. There's not going to be another merchant request, though, for rats, because we're near the end of the chapter. Oh, shit. It's a fucking regenerator. I was not expecting that. Okay, he's dead. That was almost really bad. I was not expecting that. I kind of forgot they existed here. Please don't tell me there's another one. SMG ammo. Oh, there's totally gonna be another one. resources I can craft with. Okay, there's our next to last collectible in the chapter. It is a... Oh, wait a minute, that's not it. That's not the collectible the guy was referring to. It was referring to a Castellan. Which I can hear it in here. Where is it? Up in the rafters? There it is. I can see it. It's number 15. So I think that this other collectible that I just picked up is the last one. So that might be the end of this chapter. Let's just see, though. Yeah, I think we're at the end of the chapter, so we got one more chapter, the final boss and all. I'm gonna assume that this might be the one time where I want to have a rocket launcher. For sure. Okay, so a duo is better. Alright. So we got that to sell. Is that something I could pick up? Nope. So yeah, we're almost at the end of the chapter. Which means we'll have one more chapter to do. Get the PS3 version done through PS Now. It's the only one on PS Now? I guess I'm not that surprised. This reminds me of the dungeons. Oh, yep, that's a regenerator. But I can't see his weak points. Is he gonna pop out? Yep, of course he is. Because I can't see his weak points. Oh, it's a snake. Did I seriously just get attacked by a snake? We're at the end of the game, snack. You have no right to attack me in chapter 15 and a half. We're like near the end of the game here. You had no right to be there or attack me. That's just rude. That is very rude. You can't be doing that, Mr. Snack. Oh boy, a door I can't get through. What have I got to do to get in here? Yep, gotta kill the regenerator. Of course I do. That's really messed up, though, because, like, I couldn't see any of his weak points at first. Just because of where he was. There we go. We got him. Oh, he's a fucking Iron Maiden. Of course he is. Why wouldn't he be? Of course he's a fucking Iron Maiden. Somehow that wasn't a kill, even though I hit him in the head. Yep, he killed me. Because who was supposed to know that was going to be a freaking Iron Maiden? Like, we're at this point in the game and you just randomly spawn an Iron Maiden. I guess it isn't that surprising given that we're at the end of the game, but still a little bit excessive.
Not one of these again.
This is going to be annoying. Okay, first one's easy because he's just a standard regenerator. We can deal with him all day. Yeah, he's not a problem. He's just standard. And no other ones exist in here. Oh! The Castellans remain destroyed? Oh. Okay. I'm not complaining. It's kind of nice. It's a crate I can blow up. That's nice to know. I didn't realize that at first. Definitely do the PS3 versions of The Walking Dead, Batman, and Minecraft Story Mode. I mean, do all the PS3 versions if you get the chance. I mean, doing every single Telltale game, that's going to be something that almost no one's going to be able to say they did. Because most people either don't have the money for some versions, or don't have the time for all the versions. And the time is a big part of it. Some of those games take a really long time to finish. I mean, there's a whole Walking Dead collection that you're going to have to do. I can't hit him. I hit R2, it didn't count. There are so many things I have to hit here. You know what? Just let him kill me. This is stupid. This is actually stupid. Hit the regenerator respawn points. I can't hit them with how fast they are moving. The only way you can know where they are is if you have the scope out for the sniper rifle. There is literally nothing you can do to make this easier on yourself. There is absolutely nothing you can do to make this reasonable. There are too many regenerators in this game. There are way too many of them. And they are way too hard to kill this time around. I can't even imagine how bad they're going to be on the higher difficulties. Because they move so quickly in this version. So they're almost impossible to hit. It is so freaking annoying. Just look at how much ammo I just wasted to kill him. Okay, at least the Castellan remains destroyed, which is nice. It's kind of cool, you can see it in the infrared. Different items this time. Telltale games, yeah, they're damn near impossible to miss the platinum on unless you just don't want to play the games entirely. Which does happen, like some people just don't want to play through all of them. Because they do take time. Whoa. So switching to a grenade quickly isn't a good idea. Okay, that's 2. Okay. Turn him into an Iron Maiden pretty quickly this time. There are definitely more Iron Maidens, though, than there were in the original. Even when you hit him, it doesn't seem to care. Like right there. I clearly hit him. Like, what do you want me to do, game? I hit him in the head. Why are you not counting? I hit him in the head with the sniper rifle. Thank you. Good lord. It better not be that broken on professional. Because I very clearly hit him several times. Thank God that crap is over. Yeah, that was just ridiculous because I hit him several times. But he would not die. He would not take damage. Seems like a broken element to your game here, developers. Oh, there's another one. Of course there is. Why would this be reasonable? God, there's too many regenerators in this remake. They're everywhere. You fight like 50 of them. They're so annoying to kill. If he turns into an Iron... Yep, he's an Iron Maiden. Of course he is. Why would you do anything that makes sense? He's a fucking Iron Maiden, because of course he is. Is there going to be anything that is reasonable in this remake that isn't an Iron Maiden? And that's not gonna be enough. He's just gonna run around and kill me instantly almost. Good lord, there are too many Iron Maidens. They're everywhere in this remake. They're literally every other enemy in some chapters. That's not good game design. That's called artificial inflation of difficulty for no reason except to torture the player. Like, that is literally the only excuse you could possibly have to be putting this many in the game, is to torture the player. There better not be any more. So we're at the end of the game here. There's an expanded map treasure here. Okay, I'm gonna assume this might be the final merchant. Oh, no, we don't want to go through there. That looks like how we get out of here.
Stranger, I heard you took care of that on behalf. Well, look at you, mate.
There we go. Jack of all trades. Awesome. You can have the Staff of Royalty. You can have the Velvet Blue. The other Velvet Blue. So you can't afford that just from doing all of his requests. So might as well buy the Matilda.
You choose that comeback.
And we'll just send it to our storage. I don't really want it, so I'll just send it to storage. So this is your last chance to do all the shooting galleries if you want to do them. Let's get everything repaired. The fighting knife. I might as well sell that if I can.
Ruby's all rubbish. It makes thank you. Came in.
Let me go ahead and upgrade that splendid bangle to actually have stuff in it.
Travelers, welcome.
Of course, you're not selling anything I actually really need, though.
A deal well struck.
So, I mean, we could buy more things from him. I guess it'd be cool to have all of the attachments purchased, even though I missed out on the Matilda stock.
There, mate. Gotta select. Don't get yourself killed. Now.
Can I transfer those? I can, okay. About to say, that'd be silly if I couldn't. Alright, so we have a few healing items left, but that's about it. Let's get some rifle ammo. And some shotgun shells. I really haven't spent that much time customizing my inventory in this version of the game, like I thought I would.
Welcome.
Okay, so he can tune things up. The next playthrough is handgun knife only, and we're going to get a better handgun, or a better knife, I mean, from destroying all the Castellans. So, I'm just going to go ahead and save here. Wolf Among Us isn't anything hard at all. Oh yeah, that's for sure, but it's a solid game. Wolf Among Us is really quite good.
almost there.
Great.
Ashley, I'm coming.
I see traps. Not a bad thing. Oh. Well, there's no Beastadors here. Of course there are.
Break already.
Because that was not a thing that was here in the original version. But they are giving us some pesetas, which is not a bad thing. I have no idea if that was worth using. A black bass. Give me that a little bit late in the game, don't you think? Not the best healing items. Not bad, but... Oh, that's a turret. Oh, crap. Yeah, he might get me. No, he didn't. Surprisingly, he did not. We'll eat the fish first. We don't need that. Taking up inventory space. Climb the ladder. Let him shoot. I don't know how that hit me, because I was in very good cover there. I love how it damaged me and not the enemies. That is destroying my body armor, though. Okay, he's dead. Is there another one? Kind of. Okay. Of course I still get hit. There's 3 more treasures. Just die. I'm sure we get another merchant before the final battle, so we should be okay. It's another Novicidor. There are a lot of them here. They were not in the original. Problem is, they don't really make sense being here, in all honesty. Like, do they? Is there some kind of lore that would make it make sense that they're here? Just go down already, seriously. So red herb, thank you. You would think you would get something for continuing to use yellow herbs. Uh-oh, bad time to reload. I blocked that, and he still hits me. Stab him. Okay, he's gone. Of course it's a Plagas head. Why would it be anything else? And it's a super Plagas head. Everyone's favorite. Alright, that should be all of them. This chapter ended up being longer than I expected. Good thing is we're getting handgun ammo. I'm sure we're going to need it at the end of the game. What did I just get hit by? Oh, it was a Novisador. This reminds me, like, there's an area toward the end of the game that's a little bit like this, but definitely not like this at the same time, if that makes any sense. Just craft that. I mean, that's our last healing item, so we really don't want to use another one. I can't just shoot those. I was wondering if I could. There's an Novisador. Even when I hit him, it doesn't work. Even when I hit him, it doesn't seem to care. More enemies. He's a Plagas, of course he is. Why wouldn't he be? Seriously? It's a fucking machine gun? How is anyone supposed to know that's going to be there? This is not what the original game was. That is a huge concern. This is not what the original game was. This is not even remotely close to the original game at times.
Almost there. Ashley, I'm coming.
Like, this is nothing like the original version of the game. And it's not better. It's worse in every way. You have 5 billion Novisadors that attack you every 2 seconds. There's about 10 million extra enemies that don't need to be here. It's not good. At least this part of the game isn't. I'm not going to defend it. This part of the game is not good. Once you get through the helicopter, you're basically done with the original version of the game. You just have your final battle, pretty much. A little bit of running in your final battle, because that's past the U3, that's past Krauser. I know there's 10 million Novisadors in this area, so it makes it impossible to do anything. And it's not fun. Even when you shoot all of them, it doesn't seem to care. Didn't work on the Novisador, but it damaged me. Good logic there. Still hit me, even though I was behind cover. Surprised this is the 3rd time in Platinum Wolf Among Us. Yeah, it's one of those games. I mean, it's not a time-consuming platinum by any means, so a lot of people will be willing to do it. I mean, again, it's a good game. So there's no denying that it's a good game. It's easily one of the best Telltale games. And I'm excited because we are supposed to get Wolf Among Us Season 2 someday. We'll see if it ends up happening, but it might. Okay, that was better, though. We killed a lot of enemies. Do that. Okay, that's better. Get those pesetas. Got him. Now there's 12 million Novistadors to deal with. Alright, come here. I know you're out there. I'm just going to wait for a second. It's easily the best of the Telltale games. Good 8 hours. I mean, it's up there. It's easily one of the best. I mean, in some ways, I like just Walking Dead Season 1 better, because that was kind of my introduction to that whole, to Telltale as developer. And I did enjoy the original Walking Dead. I actually wouldn't mind doing a Road to Platinum type of video on, of all things, The Walking Dead Survival Instinct. That god-awful game from the PS3. It's really bad. If you've never played it, it's bad. It's not worth playing. Yeah, it's one of those games that's so bad it can be fun to play. Alright, get all that stuff we can get here, because we're near the end. Get them pesetas. Alright, so we gotta change the direction of that thing. We're gonna have to go up this ladder to do. Yeah, between those two, yeah. And honestly, like, not everyone agrees, but I really liked the original Tales from the Borderlands. Not everyone likes that one, but I actually really enjoyed that game. I had a lot of fun with that one. It's got its flaws for sure. Of course, it's a big boy. Come with the shotgun. Damage boost, maybe. He's dead. That wasn't a kill. Of course it wasn't. Okay, if I could actually hit the target, though. Oh, bullshit! Absolute bullshit. I shot that thing 20 plus times. It did no damage. And then it's just able to gobble me up like that. Absolute fucking bullshit, game.
Almost there. Ashley.
Make your game function if you're gonna make it like this. At least make sure it actually works. Like, that's not too much to ask for, right? That your game actually fucking works and isn't a giant pile of shit. Because that's what this remake is turning into, is a giant pile of shit. It has a lot of problems for what it is. It has way too many problems. Because you have stuff like that where you will very clearly hit your target so many times and they take no damage and just one-shot you. That's not good game design. That's just awful. That's awful game design. Gotta get the beta version of Walking Dead Season 1. I hope you can. I don't even know how common that is. Okay, that killed the enemy. This is how you guys can tell I'm drunk. Or have been drinking, because I'm getting a lot more pissed off at the game than I would be normally. Even though I feel like my anger is rather justified with how this is playing out so far, it's just really not well designed at times. Like, it feels like it's designed just to punish people for playing it. And that was not the way I meant to go. I meant to go up top. And you get digitally... Oh, okay. I didn't know it was still available there. How much is it? Like 20 bucks? Hope it's not any more than that. For your sake, I hope it's not any more than that. Okay, game. Are you actually going to work here? Or are you going to screw me over again? Another one? Haven't you had enough of these? Too many Pelagus heads. Again, I've said that before, there are too many of them in this game. Alright, we've killed, like, everything here, so... nothing else better come in and ambush me here. Gotta get these supplies. We gotta get through this chapter. Get him.
One down.
And get him. Excellent. Oh, he's not dead yet. Of course he's not. Even the flame barrel wasn't enough to kill him. Because why would it be? Why would it be that simple? Why would anything be reasonable? I mean, I act like I hate this game. I don't. But I think that it makes some really bad choices. And I think a lot of these choices are very fair to call out. Seriously? I've hit him like 6 times. Did nothing. Okay, he's dead now. I'm sure something will come out of nowhere and kill me again. Because that's what happened last time. Okay, maybe I'll actually kill him this time. Another one? Okay, good. It's just a Ploggy spider. We can deal with them. Can we stop with the Plogga spiders? They're not very interesting. At least not when they come. Another one. Can we quit with the Plogga spiders? I mean, I know that's not what they're called, but that's what I'm going to continue calling them. Okay, disable this. We gotta be near the end of this chapter by now. This has been going on for absolutely forever. This chapter's been going on for over an hour. This is insane. We're this near the end of the game. We cannot get through the chapter. Get another collectible here. I wonder what it's going to be. Is it a token? No, it's a barrel. Okay. Okay, through here. $15? Oh, that's not bad. That's good. Hey, Secret Underdog. Hope you're doing well, too. Hi, Lagelster. You missed me getting kind of pissed off at the game in this last chapter or so. Too many regenerators and other stupid things happening. But we are near the end of the game.
Ashley!
This strikes me as the kind of place where the U3 might spawn. And I hope it's not actually a thing, because, again, I hate that boss fight. If I hadn't made that clear yet. Okay, I think we did it. Mega Pirates of the Caribbean was on the Vita. That would be kind of nice if it was.
What do you want?
I simply wish to share this gift with as many as possible.
Just got back from College Film Fest. Nice. Very nice. One best narrative feature. Very nice. What kind of movie did you make?
And now your flesh and bones, your very thoughts, are already
Feature short. I'm not knowledgeable on anything with filmmaking, so you're going to have to fill me in on stuff. It's not something I am knowledgeable on, so yeah.
accept the sacred gift. Like
We still have a whole nother chapter.
Toddler?
Yes, the time has come.
That was my water bottle popping.
Our covenant. Oh, blessings unto him and the sweet mercy they bring.
I can tell that I'm drunk. I haven't felt like this in a couple of weeks. Oh. What the hell? Oh, it's Ada!
Go!
Oh shit! Ada! Okay. Alright, Ada. Okay. Ada's being a total badass. Once again. Alright then. Let's go, Ada! Being a complete and total badass for us? I like it. I don't remember her being there at this point in the game. If she was, I definitely don't remember it being a thing. I don't think she was. Because I remember she fights both Krauser Ann Sadler, right?
The hell?
Doesn't she? At some point in the Simon Ada and Separate Ways DLCs, she fights them. And by the way, it looks like those two DLCs or they are going to become DLCs. Excuse me. That's what it looks like, which really sucks. Because that was a big part of the original game, especially Separate Ways. I can kind of understand Assignment Ada, but Separate Ways was an entire campaign that came with the base game. And it's probably going to end up being a DLC, which is really not cool.
It's like a short film western shootout thing. Nice.
See, I've heard that Separate Ways and Assignment Ada might be DLCs, the way that the Mercenaries is going to be a DLC, which seems really weird. Like, I don't really know why they didn't just come with the game in both cases. Whether it be the Mercenaries or Separate Ways or Simon Ada or anything. Why they wouldn't have just come with the base game. I mean, I know it's so that they can milk money out of people. This is really weird. This did not happen in the original, by the way, if anyone's curious. There's Lewis's key, the use for it. Awesome. There's our cure. Just another 10 feet, Leon. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. I'm counting how he steps. We're going to be okay, Ashley. We're going to be okay.
Like I told you, I'm gonna get you home safe.
I think we should cure Leon first, because without Leon, Ashley's not going to survive. She can work a crane with a wrecking ball on it, and that's it. I really gotta pee when this chapter's over, because we still got a whole nother chapter after this. With probably another 10 collectibles. What hurts about this? It's not in your body. The Plagas is, but the electricity isn't. Jeez. Is her skin gonna change back to normal? And that's how Leon died. And that's how Leon died. A couple of challenges completed. 4 deaths. Ugly. A lot of kills. Alright, there's 1 chapter left. And we're finishing this tonight. Don't get me wrong. We're finishing this tonight. But I gotta pee first. So I'll be back in like 2 to 3 minutes, and we will do the final chapter. Alright, final chapter. Let me pull up the collectible guide for our final chapter. It's not super long. There's 32 collectibles. Are you freaking kidding me? How are there 32 things to do in the final chapter? That is absolute insanity.
Ashley.
Leon, how are you still alive? Didn't you collapse? Oh, because she put him in it. Leon, she's about to suck your dick. Just stay there. She's totally going to suck your dick here if you let her.
You did this.
Yeah. Yeah, I did this. Can you stand?
How would they put that many collectibles in the final chapter?
I think it says we can get out if we go this way.
There's also a miscellaneous trophy for the final chapter, by the way.
Keep this up, I'll be out of a job.
And we probably do want to have a rocket launcher for the final battle, I feel like. Might speed it up a little bit.
So, all of this, removing the parasites, this was Luis.
Yes, thanks to Luis.
Yeah.
Europe Laboratory 6 Dream Team.
Yeah. We're alive. Thanks to him.
So he did work for Umbrella, but he was one of the few good ones. One of the few good guys. Cool. Amber, that's telling us about how they got access to it, I suppose.
Field day looting the Umbrella labs.
Yeah, I think Luis had a good time looting the Umbrella Labs. Is that a sock in a microwave? I have several questions that are not going to be answered here. From Ada. So he was working with Ada to some degree, mostly to get off the island. So Ada got here at like the exact same time, I guess, to do all that. That's what I'm guessing from this. How do you possibly put 32 collectibles in this final chapter? It's literally the end of the game. There's no way you could put that many here. Okay, Ashley, I'll lift you up.
Sorry.
Like I said, we're a team.
You're getting good at that.
Right?
What you getting good at, Leon? You want to elaborate on that comment in front of the president, maybe? Speaking of the president, I would not be against doing Resident Evil 6 at some point on the PS4. Because, I mean, it's not a hard platinum by any means. It's a pretty easy platinum. It's 3 out of 10. It's super easy. It just takes absolutely forever. And even that, I don't mind the grind. It's mostly the DLC that I have a problem with. Because I would love to do every single Resident Evil game out there, or at least every single main series title. I'm not going to do all the spin-off titles and stuff, but to do every single numbered title I think would be really cool. Just because I'm willing to bet most people will never do that. Because there's a lot of them. Because you got Resident Evil 0, Resident Evil 1 Remake, which I finished. 2's Remake, which I finished both versions. 3's Remake, I've done both versions. 4, did the original 2 versions and will eventually have this version done. 5 did both versions. 6 did one version. 7 did one version. 8 I haven't done yet. And I'm not particularly looking forward to, if we're being honest. I've heard that that one's actually pretty challenging.
That woman who helped us. You think?
Yeah, I've heard that 8 is fairly challenging, or Village as it's called.
She's not the type to roll over that easy.
Sounds like you know her
Yep, Leon knows who she is. He doesn't know her well, Ashley.
well. Don't leave me.
There's more of these things? You know what? I need to see if there are any more disguised ones that I can shoot. Because there is a challenge in game for that. I missed the one for shooting all of the crane targets, I mean. Or killing everything that had a crane. Okay, so there is something else down here. Very clearly there's something else down here. Aha! Okay, is there anything else that's going to come to life on me? As far as I can tell, there isn't. Oh, I didn't even see that one. Leon, shoot better. Shoot dying! We're getting gems? Illuminados, Holy Insects, Osmond, that's 15, and Illuminados Pendant. Alright, that's another collectible down. God, there's still another 30. How do you possibly stick that many in the final chapter? This can't be that long of a chapter, can it? It's only a 7 minute video. It's a 6-minute video. It's less than a 6-minute video. How do you stick that many collectibles in it? I'm legitimately curious to know. Unless it's just a bunch of stuff all in one place. It's gotta be, because that's a lot of collectibles to stick in a 6-minute video. Alright, so our next collectibles are in this tunnel. Okay, is that... It is. So at least I know what they look like for my next playthrough. Like I'm gonna let him go without taking his ammo? At least I know exactly what they look like for the next playthrough. Oh, it's the merchant! A gold ingot. Oh! There it is! Wait. Then how does this collectible guide have, like, 30 more collectibles? Grab the spinel. Something seems off here. 32 more collectibles? Or 29 more? Something about that seems a little bit off, don't you think?
Why not treat yourself?
Okay, so he's going to pick up gunpowder, pesetas. What is he doing? He's getting a heavy grenade, a flash grenade, bolts, attachable mines, and magnum ammo? Oh, he's talking about the recipes. I already bought all those. Okay. Well, I already have all those. So that's done. I already finished that. The bolt thrower, the TMP. I already own both of those. The striker I own. 1903, the Stingray. Broken Butterfly I own. The Killer 7. Oh, I don't own a rocket launcher. So we do have to buy a rocket launcher from him.
Gotta select. Might want to take care of any leftover errands before going.
Yeah, this is the end of the game, so I agree. Okay, let me organize a bit. Okay, so do that. And move the grenade down here. And move that to there and that to there. Alright, so what kind of space is the RPG? Is that about a 7 by 10?
Let us know when you've made some room.
Okay, so that's got to clear that entire row pretty much. It's a 2, so move all this. It should fit. Yep, it did.
Not my place to say, really, but sometimes things are more interesting if you keep...
Punisher's been bought.
Don't you find?
Matilda's been bought. The scope has been bought.
Try your hand at a new gun, stranger. Might save your life.
Anything else I can help you with?
What's that?
The laser sight's been bought, but I can't afford the Matilda stock.
You don't want to know, mate.
So Matilda stock I'm missing. I'll have to get that on a future playthrough. Unfortunately. I can't afford it right now.
Will that be all then? Pleasant travels.
Alright, so we at least have a rocket launcher for the final battle this time. Alright, so that's 26 collectibles down. So there's like 6 more.
Leon, look! Is that...
Is that what? What are you mad about, Ashley? What do you see? Wait, what do you see? This is the final battle arena, Ashley. I don't know what it is that you see here, but this is the final battle arena.
Stay here. I won't be long.
Okay, good. We don't have to have Ashley come with us. That's nice. Oh!
Ada!
It's an Avisador swarm, for some reason. Okay, go Ada. Yes! It's 2-on-1. We're back with Ada once again for a big battle. Very cool. I like that a lot. And we are actually going to be working with Ada here. Very cool. Well, that's unique. I mean, not really, because I've beaten this game before, so... Okay! The final boss is Sadler. Oops. I missed. Well, that's not good. I missed.
Stay here. I won't be.
Let's try not to have that happen again. Let him move. Okay, so that's exactly how it works earlier in the franchise. RPG knocks him down, but I think that Ada still probably tosses me her RPG. Oh, that was so easy. I'm going to assume that Ada still tosses me down her RPG, though. Or there's a whole extra phase to this. Oh, what am I supposed to do about this?
Finally, a look that suits you, Sadler. A monster in and out. Still, I need to cut this date short. It's not me. It's you.
Is that even doing anything? I'm not sure if this is doing anything. If I die here, I won't be surprised because I feel like I'm missing something because that doesn't look like it's doing anything. Yeah. Aim for the... That's what I was shooting at. With the Magnum.
Finally, a look that suits you, Sadler. A monster in and out. Still, I need to cut this date short. It's not me. It's you.
It's not me, it's you. Leon, I've heard that enough times in my life. There it is! Okay, so having a Magnum here is extremely helpful. And done! Yeah! We did it! Final boss defeated. It's not the end of the game, of course. But the final boss is dead. Very cool. So the point of that is, if you don't have a Magnum, you're fucked. Pretty much, is the point of that battle. Alright.
Ada, what the hell are you doing?
Nothing personal, Leon. Luis and I had an arrangement. Don't worry, I'll take good care of it.
That is not what happened in the original. At all.
Ride's here. You coming?
I think we both know this is where we go our separate ways.
It's the name of the DLC.
I see. Better get a move on.
Cute.
Okay, that is not what happened in the original at all. That's not even close to what happened in the original.
Where'd she go?
That is not even remotely close to what happened in the original.
Gotta move. Island's gonna blow.
It's gonna what?
Yeah.
In the original, Leon picks the sample up and Ada puts a gun to his head and forces him to give it up. She then proceeds to jump to the helicopter in a pretty epic scene, if we're being honest.
Okay, let's get out of here.
Yeah.
In what turns out to be a pretty epic scene. Okay, so what I do know is we don't want to save over a previous save here because we want to be able to get a weapon here that we're going to get. I'm sure that commentary made so much sense.
We're not out of here yet.
Yeah, that is not what happens in the original at all. That is not even close.
Thanks.
Like, that is so far off. Oh, hello. Okay, let me see where this collectible is. It's a Castellan that we have to grab. It's number 27 out of 32 on this chapter. So it's in this room and it's on a wall here. So we grab that, get the trophy. And then we have the trophy for Smooth Escape. So according to PowerPix's guide, which I am following quite heavily, we want to do that.
It's over for you.
And that unlocks a primal knife. So now we actually want to load our previous save. This isn't going to make a lot of sense. We want to load our previous save with the merchant here.
Well then, what can I do?
So now
Might want to.
we need to exit. And there's something we need to purchase here. This is apparently going to make our knife only run a lot easier. Alright, so we need to purchase that. Now that it's purchased, we're going to load save 65. This is apparently going to make a future playthrough much easier. So what we want to do here is store the combat knife and take out the primal knife. Then
Welcome. Got a selection of good things on sale, stranger. Try that on for size. See how that
we basically max out the primal knife.
the difference right away.
So it should now be nearly indestructible.
Good as new. Well, I can certainly do something with this. Thank you. Try that on for size.
I'm going to sell basically everything here to get it upgraded.
Thank you. Stranger. Ooh, I'll pay a pretty penny for that. Thank you. A deal well struck.
Alright, so let's get this thing maxed out.
That's about all I can do for this weapon. It doesn't get any
Okay,
better than
so now I have a maxed out primal knife. It's now infinite.
care of any leftover errands before going this
We have a rocket launcher, so we now have the primal knife. It's maxed out, so we can actually continue on now. So now that we have that, and we have a maxed out red 9, which is going to be great for our next playthrough. Okay, save over that. So now we got to beat the final boss,
Leon, look.
which we know what to do.
Stay here.
It's not super hard to kill by any means, once we know what to do. Rocket launcher is obviously ultra powerful. Really? Are you seriously going to tell me that missed? I don't believe that in the slightest, that missed. I was aimed right at him. So definitely having a rocket launcher for the final battle is going to be good for higher difficulty playthroughs. Okay, it did work. I was worried it didn't work there for a second.
Finally, look that suits you, Sadler. A monster in and out. Still, I need to cut this date short. It's not me. It's you.
Reload.
Use this.
Okay, she's going to give us our specialty launcher. Kill him. Skip the cutscenes because we've already seen them.
Okay, let's get out of here.
Alright, so now we have to escape on the jet ski. Without taking any damage, which is gonna be possibly difficult.
Now we can go home.
We're not out of here yet.
At least we have the primal knife maxed out and the red 9 maxed out, so we're gonna be good for our next playthrough. So the next playthrough is gonna be the handgun knife only trophy, and possibly the no merchant.
They're not attacking. What's going on?
They're all dead, Ashley. That's what's happening.
It's over.
I mean, they're not all dead. Some of them are still alive, clearly. Lift that up.
All right. Not bad, eh?
Okay, so we get a save here. So this is probably going to be tough. We have to get through the jet ski section without taking any damage. We do have a save here, so that's good. So I'm going to watch the video real quick, see what to do. It's a surprisingly long section.
Okay. That doesn't seem as bad as one of the previous ones. Alright, let's see if we can do it. Let's see if we can do it first try. If we don't, we have a save. Oh, well. This is going to be harder than I thought, then. Oh, this is going to be awful, isn't it? I have a minute and a half to get out of here. That's our comment. Oh, Ashley likes that thrill ride, that big dick thrill ride. Look, we all know she's a prostitute. Of course, this is the kind of stuff she likes. Seriously? How were you supposed to do this without taking damage? I didn't even get hit by anything. Just randomly drop my health. Oh, this is going to be annoying. I can already tell this is going to be a problem.
You like thrill rides?
You don't have a whole lot of time to get out of here. You only have a minute and a half. Okay, that didn't do damage because it didn't hit hard enough. Okay, I don't understand how this is possible. Because I'm taking damage from not hitting anything. I'm just randomly taking damage for no reason. Like, there's no logical reason as to why I am taking damage. The game is not making that very clear.
You like thrill rides?
Oh, this is going to be nearly impossible, isn't it? So you go through there. Through here. Okay. Didn't do damage, so it's okay. Well, that's bullshit. How was I supposed to be able to dodge that? Giant boulder falls in the water. How the hell am I supposed to take that out without taking damage? Am I just supposed to know that it's there and dodge it? No wonder this game's a 1% platinum. This is going to be one of my proudest platinums when it's done, because it is a pain in the ass when it comes to trophies. I mean, I still haven't even done the Clockwork trophy, or not Clockwork, Clock Tower trophy. Remember that forgotten video game franchise that really deserves another entry? But like a competent entry? Alright, we have a full minute left, Ashley. Quit crying, please. She sounds like she's having some fun. Some very physical fun. Oh, come on! Seriously? That's some bullshit right there. Random damage at the end of the level for no reason other than to screw over trophy hunters. Great job, developers. Just absolutely bang up fucking job.
You like thrill ride?
Look, I don't expect trophies to be handed to me on a silver platter, but I expect them to at least be fair. That's all I'm asking for, is fair. And this game does not seem to care about the idea of fairness. That clock tower trophy is going to be awful, by the way. The only advantage is I can do it on future playthroughs when I have an infinite rocket launcher. I might just save it for a playthrough when I have the infinite rocket launcher, in all honesty. Okay, jump that. We're doing great. How is anyone supposed to avoid that? How is anyone supposed to know you're gonna pop something like that on me? How is that even remotely a reasonable expectation? This is stupid. This is straight up stupid. This is a horribly designed trophy that did not need to be in the game. Because very clearly the developers never tested it and never did it themselves. Because they never would have allowed it in the game had they actually been forced to do it themselves. I imagine that one of the many circles of hell involves game developers being forced to obtain the trophies and achievements that they put in games that were just so unfair and so brutal, but they have to obtain them every day for eternity. That seems like a good punishment. Or obtain them 1,000,000 times to go to heaven. So that would be kind of nice. Force them to suffer for their bullshit. That doesn't do damage? Somehow? Come on! You stupid fucking garbage ass game. This is ridiculous. This is absolute bullshit. Like, the developers never tested this trophy. They never tested this, they never did it themselves. I guarantee it. I'd about bet my house on it.
You like thrill rides?
Because you just randomly take damage from things that aren't there. How the fuck is that damage? Make logical sense, will you? Is that so much to ask for? Make some logical fucking sense.
You like thrill rides?
Like, if it was at least consistent, that would be one thing, but it's so inconsistent. You just randomly take damage sometimes. For no reason other than to screw you out of a trophy. Like there! That makes no sense! Okay, whoever made this trophy deserves to be hanged by their balls until death and castration. By castration. That is the reasonable punishment for trophies like this. Be hanged by the balls until you're fully castrated and then die. Because this is so clearly untested. The developers never did this themselves. They never beat this themselves. There's no doubt in my mind that no one on the development team ever got this trophy themselves. Because if they had, they would have realized what bullshit it is. And plenty of time left. Okay, that was awful. That was an awful trophy that should not have been in the game. Quite simply, that had no right to exist. That was horrible.
That was insane.
And everyone dies. We did it.
Mission accomplished, right?
Mission accomplished. When you're home safe.
Thank you for saving me.
Don't mention it.
You know, I could put in word with my dad. Have you assigned to my detail, if you're interested.
You don't need me. You proved you could handle yourself. Even if you could use a lesson in knife safety. Come on. Let's go home.
That's the comment?
Rooster Condor 1, do you read me? Come in. I said come in. Is this thing even on? Leon. Leon, are you and Ashley all right? Where are you? Come on!
Wow, okay. She didn't ask him for overtime. I'm offended. She was supposed to ask him for overtime. She was supposed to ask him if he wanted to do some overtime, and he says no. Because he's a freaking dumbass. He didn't ask. He didn't... I guess maybe it's different because he doesn't turn it down. Because clearly Ashley wants him inside of her. It's very clear that that's what she wants. What the president's daughter wants, she will get. But, seriously? No overtime comment? I'm offended. Oh, wait. What's this?
Patch me through. I've obtained the amber.
Excellent.
Just one question. What are you planning to do with this?
I do not pay you to ask questions. All you need to know is a new dawn is breaking. 100 will give their lives so that just one may live. I am expediting that change.
So, we're talking millions of casualties.
Billions.
How ambitious. We're changing course, now.
Alright then. Now that was an interesting ending. So Ada... Oh, there's more. Oh, not really. A B. That's not bad for a very first ever playthrough. New costume, new accessory. Several new accessories. I technically didn't die on that chapter because I reloaded saves. So that is interesting. So... Ada... You'll be able to purchase new weapons but not achieve an S plus rank. Okay. Oh. Does that mean I can beat Professional from a New Game Plus file with weapons and shit? If so, that's going to make Professional a joke. And it's going to make Hardcore S Plus the hardest trophy. But yeah, that's interesting. So Ada threatens the guy with her gun, forces him to go away because Wesker is going to kill billions of people. It's forwarded up in Resident Evil 5 with Chris and all, and Sheva. It makes me wonder if we might get a Resident Evil 5 remake at some point. I wouldn't be against it, because I like Resident Evil 5. I'm one of those weird people that does like the game. Professional has been unlocked. Awesome. So yeah, I am one of the weird people that likes Resident Evil 5. Okay, so I'm curious to see if any of these actually do anything. Oh, crap, there's a weapon. So that's why we can't use the thing. That's unfortunate. Okay, so that is interesting. You got me intrigued, game. Definitely makes me wonder if we might get a Resident Evil 5 remake at some point, which again, I would be okay with, because I like Resident Evil 5. A lot of people hate it, and I understand the reasons why people hate it, but I like that game, and it was my first Resident Evil Platinum. For anyone who's curious, that was my very first ever Resident Evil Platinum. So there's several weapons left. We have the Primal Knife, which is nice. All the treasures, we got all those trophies done. Buy some more 100-point concept arts. Might as well buy anything that I can. Because why not? Bought most of the concept art. There's only like... You know what? Might as well buy the remaining concept art. There's only like 5 more. Okay, that's every piece of concept art purchased. Character models are pretty close to being done. There's not that many left. There's only 10 more of those left. There's a lot of apparel, though. And 2 weapons. It's all the concept art. Lots of character models. I don't know why they had that random scene of Hunnigan leaving there at the end. That seemed a little bit off, a little bit random. Alright, 72 challenges done. So complete all challenges, that's like a platinum trophy almost. So what do we have left? There's only another 30 challenges left. So what do we have left? Change a costume, that's super easy. Bolt thrower kills. I didn't get 5 magnum kills, that's shocking. That is actually shocking. I'll get it on a future playthrough. 4 more camouflaged Novistadors is awful. Del Lago without missing a harpoon. Ooh. Those 3 are going to be tough. I mean, I don't know if I'm going to get them or not. Parry all of Krauser's 5 attacks in a row. Oh boy. Without using the lantern. Oh, that's actually not that hard. That's actually pretty easy. Trophy. Surprised I didn't get anything on that. Three more weapons and 1 more part. And I think I know what they all are. Alright, so we still have several more rankings to go. Oh, I didn't get this one either. Destroy all targets without missing a shot. I'll have to do that on like a level 1 mission, most likely. Okay, so let's check our trophy progress. After 3 hours of gameplay, 3.5 hours of gameplay. So 29 out of 40. That's pretty good. So all we have left, the capacity compliance, which I don't really think you can do on standard. I think I'm going to have to do that on a future playthrough. We have obtain all weapons. There's 3 more, including the infinite launcher and the hand cannon. Standard with an S+, hardcore, hardcore S+, professional with any ranking. 8-hour playthrough, no recovery, knives and handguns only. No merchant. And that's it. So, the next playthrough, according to the guide, is going to be a New Game Plus playthrough using only the knife and handgun, and possibly combining that with something else. So, tomorrow, we will be back on Resident Evil 4 Remake. With an attempt to beat the game handgun and knife only. I'm going to check the trophy guides and stuff and make sure that I'm not missing anything. But let me just check real quick. Because I think that's our next goal, is to beat the game handgun knife only. That should be simple enough. New Game Plus using only pistols and knives without talking to the merchant. Okay. Gotcha. So we're going to beat the game without talking to the merchant and using only the knife and the pistol, and that's going to get us several trophies. But we are allowed to shoot explosive barrels. We are allowed to use the harpoons against Del Lago, of course. We are allowed to kill enemies with the cannons. We are allowed to have enemies get killed by the wrecking ball. Kill enemies with the machine guns is allowed. And the special rocket launcher at the end of the game. Alrighty. So, that's going to be it for tonight, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys like, favorite, share, comment, subscribe, and ring the bell if you haven't already for my anger while playing drunk. It's to be expected. So, tomorrow night, we'll be back on Resident Evil 4 Remake with our handgun and knife-only playthrough of the game, as well as no merchants. So that should get us 2 to 3 more trophies. And yeah, awesome. So, we'll see you guys back here tomorrow.